Welcome to Those Two Chicks with a Podcast.
I was really spitty too. I had a little saliva.
I don't know. I think I have a ton of saliva today. Mm-hmm. Our email is open all the time, and apparently our Facebook is popping with messages. Mm-hmm. So
not good ones.
We've had very interesting characters on our Facebook lately.
Yeah.
I literally got harassed.
Yeah, you did.
By a middle-aged white man. Go figure. Go figure. Who would have known? So no offense to all our
gross
white men listeners. It's not all of you. It's just a select few, and go figure. Mm-hmm. It was one of them. Mm-hmm. But it's just harassed. Mm-hmm. And then we've had like multiple. No, we only had one guy who said he messaged us. He said he was looking for romance.
Oh,
he was looking for love.
I think he was like 80.
Yeah, and he messaged us twice. You see he double messaged us?
No, I didn't.
Let me tell you, Howard, that women don't like double messaging. So you lost us. First of all, your first mark was messaging us.
Right. We're both married.
We're both married, and also this is a true crime page.
Yeah.
For a podcast, of all things. And then... we're both only in our 20s, which age is just a number, but still.
Right.
And don't double message. Don't double message. So 3 strikes, you're out, Howard. Sorry. That was really funny. And then we had another one. Oh, he just asked us if we're selling anything.
Oh, yeah.
I should reply and say feet pics.
What are you selling?
You want some? Yeah. Pay for me to go get my eyelashes done.
A fart in a jar.
Yep. I would be so good at that. I don't think you fart as much as I do.
No.
But
you're impressive, honestly.
Thank you.
I will give you credit. It's impressive.
I could sell like at least 30 jars a day, maybe.
Wow.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I switched up my diet recently. It's a lot of fiber in there.
Oh.
So, you never know.
There it is.
Oh, God. Well, it's Friday. Mm-hmm. It's Friday. I feel like I need to sing that every time I say it's Friday. And I know nobody wants that. Everyone's
3 strikes, you're out, Jen.
Someone listening in their car right now is like, but please don't. Even though you feel that way.
We are currently looking for a new chick.
Well, sign up. It's a great gig. Don't get paid, but that's it's fun. Fuck, I was gonna say something now. I can't remember.
Oh, I have to tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
So my sister Hannah, I was talking to her the other day for like 2 hours, and she sent me a picture, and I've seen this before, but I'm actually like, I want to know the facts. If someone's out there listening, let me know, because...
Hit a bitch up.
Mm-hmm. This is what she sent me.
Okay.
My niece wants to know if she donates her hair to Locks of Love and the recipient of her hair commits a crime and leaves hair at the crime scene, will her DNA be found all over the crime scene and thus incriminate her? She's 12. My sister and I both donated hair. We were in the newspaper.
Oh,
like
really?
A guy came because we donated a lot of hair. Like, I think I donated I don't know. I think like 14 inches, maybe 19.
That's a lot of hair.
I have really long hair. Yeah. It grows pretty fast. But I'll find the newspaper article.
And post it on the Facebook.
Yeah. But yeah, some guy from the newspaper came to our house and took a picture. It's kind of odd.
I'd be like, ew.
It's a little weird. And we're like holding our hair in the photo.
Yeah, no, that's creepy. It's really weird. That's the weirdest news article. People probably saw that and were like, that's cute, but
why?
Good for them, but...
But yeah, so what would happen?
I don't know. Bold of you to say that someone who needed a wig like that would commit a crime, though. That's kind of messed up. Right?
Well, yeah.
They're sick, probably.
But let's say, what if it did happen, though?
That's true. I don't know.
And they found my hair. What do I say? Well, I donated Locks of Love. Is it that?
Where is your hair now? Because how many years ago was that?
I think it was 5.
It was 5 years ago?
No, I was 5 years old.
Oh, I was like, that was only 5 years ago? And you could
you
imagine if you were an adult holding it? That just makes it even better. You're like...
like a fish.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I could just...
My mom would do something like
sorry.
that. Yeah, you're right.
She's like, oh, Emma, let's recreate this photo. Let's bring it in. Okay. So you were 5.
No, I was about 5 years old, I think.
So the hair is probably almost like 20 years old now.
Right.
Where is your hair?
I don't know.
What if a serial killer has been wearing it?
That's what I'm saying. Because, I don't know where my hair is. Not that I need to know, but at the same time, I need to know.
I know, that's kind
What
of
are
crazy.
you doing? What's your career?
And, like,
am I in trouble?
Because I know those wigs are for kids, but, like, what if somebody else, like, they didn't need it anymore and they sold it, and what if somebody else has it and it's a weird, creepy old guy? Well, I'll be your character witness.
That one guy that says, what are you selling? Apparently my hair.
Okay. My hair. Real human hair wigs. That's going to be our second business. I'm going to sell my farts. You're going to grow your hair and cut it and sell it.
Okay.
Might not be very profitable.
I don't think so.
We're going to try. Well, I don't think you sell them. You donate it. But let's not donate. We're going to sell because we need money. And we're bad people. Okay. Well, we wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff.
Yeah.
We were hella depressed last week.
Yeah.
And I don't think it really came out until, like, our last episode we recorded, which was our Friday. And we were both at the end. And we were just like, okay, well, we're done here. We were so depressed.
Yeah. I was not feeling it.
Yeah. And I felt really bad because I was like, man, she's going to listen to that. And we both said the same thing. We were like, what did you say to me? You messaged me something.
I messaged you in the morning. I'm like, I am so sorry if I was, like, in such a bad mood yesterday.
Yes.
And
I was like, oh my God, I was just about to message you and tell you the same thing. We both have such different things going on, but so much stress on both of us.
Yeah.
And it's been fucking rough.
Yeah, my mental health's not the best right now.
Me neither.
I'm really trying, and I'm trying to be more positive, but when, like, it's, like, thing after thing, it's hard.
I just feel like my life is just going in circles around me, and I can't keep up with it. Like, Lucas will just come home from work, and he'll be like, did you have a good day? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, what's wrong? I'm like, everything. And I'm just crying for, like, 2 hours.
I know. That's where I feel so bad for, like, my husband right now, because, like, I have been so emotional. Yeah. And I've just been, like, crying at everything. I'm like, just be prepared, because I already feel like a good cry coming. I feel so bad. It's just, it has been a lot. It's just, I just need a break.
I know.
But I wanted to keep the episode and everything because I felt like it was...
Oh, it was still good.
It was still good,
it wasn't really us.
No.
I feel like.
It was like the other side of us that I don't think we always want to show people.
Yes.
Because that's not what podcasters are supposed to do.
Not for, like, a comedy podcast.
No.
But it was really great, too, when we were talking about this, because I think we both felt kind of down. And at least I felt down, too, because this podcast is, like, I don't have a job. I stay home with my kids. I do, like, little things on the side to make extra money here and there.
That is a job.
I know.
You need to stop thinking about that.
I know. My therapist tells me that all the time. But, I mean, like, I don't leave the house for a career. Like, I am home. I'm actually taking care of my dad, too. So I'm taking care of, like, multiple people all day. And so this podcast is, like, when I get to feel more professional, even though half the time we're goofing off. But it makes me feel like this is the one thing I'm working towards. Yeah. Because our goal is to make this, like, a big thing. Like, I want it to be at least a part-time job eventually. Anyway, I feel like I just went off on a tangent. So I felt bad because we had a shitty week, like, in terms of viewership for a minute there. And I was like, fuck. Like, is this not good? Like, do I annoy Emma because I'm depressed and we just don't have the good chemistry? Am I, like, all those things that anxiety can just...
Yeah.
It's almost just like a snowball effect. And I was like, well, there goes that. Gotta fucking quit it, you know? I mean, I didn't feel like I was going to quit, but it was just depressing. And then we had multiple people message us. And, like, there's this one listener, my girl Brittany, who... said that this is gonna make me cry. It made me cry in the car the other day. She's a mom, and it tugged on my heartstrings because obviously I'm thinking about my kids, but her daughter has medical issues that are very serious. I don't want to go into too much detail. She said say whatever you want, but I'm gonna keep some stuff private. Yeah. And she was saying how they got some bad news during a doctor's appointment, and she said that the ride home listening to our episodes, it was the only positive thing in this horrible day she had. Aww. And it's like, that just means so much. Yeah. It means so much because it's not even just, I don't know, it's like a positive thing in my week too. You know, and to have other people experience that and feel that in their own way just sort of validates, like, yeah, we are doing this for a reason. You know, it's not just for us, it's for other people too. That's the great thing about building a community and a social media-based community because we can reach so many people. I just thought that was really special, and it made us feel really good.
Yeah, we had a few people that were like, I it takes me a lot to like a podcast, but I really like this one. It was some of our ratings, and it made me feel really like a lot better because I run on like maybe 2 hours of sleep sometimes. I feel like because I have a problem saying no, and I'm a people pleaser.
Yes, we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna be more confident. You're gonna say no more.
I know. I just say yes to everything. So then here I am. I have like 4 jobs and I'm up constantly. It's like 11 o'clock at night and I have to wake up at 5 a.m. and I have to drive like an hour away. It's just this, I'm like, I'm one person, but I know that like you need to be more honest about your anxiety and not treat it like this dark little secret I have. And that's what I do. I want people to look at me and go, she's perfect. She doesn't have anything wrong with her. And so when people always say, Emma, you're so busy. How do you do it? I'm like, just can do it. And it's like, no. I'm a mess.
Yeah.
I am so anxious. I'm anxious right now just talking about it because
I can tell you look very tense.
I know, because I don't like people to know. It's like my little dark secret of I don't want anyone to think that I have flaws. You look at it, everyone does. No one's perfect, but I just need to accept that. And I think it's hard for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's hard too for us to say that on social media because social media is your highlight reel.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to show. I have gotten in like the past 2 years of finally showing things, like the darker side of things, because usually I just show my kid's smiling and my husband's smiling, and it's like no, like I had horrible postpartum anxiety. I'm depressed, all these things. And we also think too, like vulnerability. I was just telling another friend this today. Vulnerability has been seen as like, oh, she's weak, like, ugh, she's being vulnerable, that's weak, that's cringy, it's whatever. But actually vulnerability shows so much strength because you can look past that and you can say like, hey, I'm a fucking human being just like you are, and we have flaws. That's just natural. Yeah. And mental health is especially since COVID is in such a crisis. And even people who are going just through day-to-day life and are stressed, because it's not just, right now you and I have so much going on in our life, and it's not always going to be that way.
Right.
That's one thing my therapist tells me too, it's a season. But even when you're not in that season, you should look into therapy, because just basic stress and basic, like even if you had a fight with your husband or something, having somebody else who's a professional to talk it out with, oh my God, like literally changes your whole viewpoint. Man, that was deep.
Yeah.
Basically, all of this to say, even though we're happy and peppy and like positive, and I feel like that's the vibe of the podcast, it's not the vibe of our life all the time.
Right.
And we're going to have down weeks, and you're going to have down weeks. And we just have this community that we're creating where we can lean on each other. So if you have a bad week, hopefully we have something to cheer you up.
But no, we kind of wanted to explain because
go see your therapist.
It was very different.
It was different. It was weird. The vibe was weird.
You could tell that I could tell. Well, 2 things actually. One, I could tell that I sounded like I was gonna cry. A couple of points, I was like, yeah, Emma was gonna cry. But the second thing is I realized, and I know I have a weird laugh. I know, but that episode, I'm like. Why is that? Why do I make that noise?
I don't know. I noticed too. I haven't listened to the full episode yet because.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, you sent it to me.
I know. I was having. Well, it was a storm yesterday.
Yes, and I was so tired last night. I had to go to bed early. But I've listened to. I had to make a video, so I've listened to bits and pieces of it. But I'd hear the way I'd say things. I was like, "Damn, you sound kind of bitchy." But like, I didn't think of it that way in the moment. Like it was just like. My mood, I was just like, yeah, that's that. Yeah, but we're human. We're hanging out. Yeah, we're just trying to do the damn thing. And this podcast makes us happy, so we're glad if it helps you guys too.
Yeah. So
we're gonna try to lift our spirits a little bit.
Yeah,
Emma's been very busy, and I just have been in my own little hole. So I'm just going to read you off some stuff that I thought was funny. Did I research stuff? Not really.
Okay.
I kind of did, but I didn't. I tried. We were going to do another Mandela, and I still might in the future. I just couldn't find anything that like hooked me in to be like, yeah, I want to do an episode on this.
I have my problems with Mandela. Sometimes I think they're dumb.
They are.
I mean that the nicest way possible. I liked
that girl's YouTube who you sent me. I'm going to listen to her a lot more.
She's really good. She has a lot of conspiracy theories too. Yeah. I just like her.
I love she did a video on like pop culture conspiracies. What's her name? Michelle
Platty?
We'll put her in the show notes because that if you guys just need more content, she's so good.
Something I want to cover in the future are the children being reincarnated and they remember their past life.
Oh my God, yes.
I love that.
Oh, I just couldn't find any Mandela that was like really into. So
Well, because I feel like when I listen to him, I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that's just a you thing.
No. So I just decided that I'm going to read you the craziest laws. I'm only going to do half the states. I was going to say of the United States. Okay. But the episode's going to be way too long because we just ranted about our shit mental health for like 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Which state out of all the states do you think would have one of the funniest laws? Because I'm going to read you that state. That would be fun if I just have you pick states and I'm just going to read that one.
Okay.
But I want you to tell me first what the craziest one you think would be.
I think maybe like Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Do you know the SpongeBob episode where he's like...
That's what I was...
Patrick, what am I? What does he say? Texas? No, stupid. Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever.
He goes, what's the difference?
What's the difference?
That's the same one he goes, who you call, like, Pinhead. I'm Dirty Dan.
That's such a good episode.
That's a good one.
Okay. Well, Texas is kind of weird. It is illegal to sell one's eye in Texas.
That people are doing that?
That one's not even like the weirdest one. Theirs really isn't that bad. But yeah, it's illegal. I guess you cannot put your own stuff on the black market in Texas. That is illegal. Well, so anyone who is looking into that, I'm sorry. Go to a different state. Okay. Give me another state.
Alabama.
Alabama would have. Get away from your cousins. Okay. Oh, this Alabama's is pretty fun. Okay. It is illegal. It's illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church.
I want to meet the person that had... Like, the law was created because of them.
I know. And that's one thing I wanted to do, too, was, like, research someone who's broken the law. But, I didn't. So, maybe that's for another day. Okay. Are you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Give me a state.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
Well, let's just do Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. That's a good one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Took me a long time to think that one.
Okay. It is illegal for women to cut their own hair without their husband's permission. So you can't donate unless Jordan says you can.
That can't be a thing.
Can't anymore. Do it. Yeah. Well, I think these laws are old.
Okay.
So don't look it up if you're worried you're breaking something.
Yeah.
So I like this one. Let me tell you Maine's. And maybe this is why Maine seems sophisticated and has their shit together. Uh-huh. In Maine, it is illegal to keep Christmas decorations up after January 14th, you fucking savages. Take your Christmas, at least the outside, take it down.
I know.
That shit drives me nuts.
I hate it.
It brings you joy. I get it. Christmas brings me joy. But after Christmas does not bring me joy anymore. It just doesn't.
I loved when I went to Maine. It's a really pretty state.
I bet, yeah. I hit the table. I feel like Maine would be a good one. It just seems fancy. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for this one? Mm-hmm. I'm going to do Connecticut.
Okay.
A pickle cannot be legally considered a pickle unless it bounces. Like, who's sitting there doing that?
I want that to be my job.
This one bash, that one's good.
What'd you do, Miles Pickles? It's career day.
I work at the local village market. Yeah. What do you do? I'm the pickle bouncer. And ew, that's very unsanitary, I feel like. He just bounces it into the bucket.
I want when your son has like a career date, I want you to go in there and be like, just lie.
Just bring a bucket of pickles.
Yeah, I'd be like, what do you do? I'm a pickle bouncer. What do you do? Bounce pickles.
I fucking love it.
All right, kids, take a pickle.
Yeah, they always
if it bounces, it's a pickle.
If it don't bounce, it's a cucumber. Didn't get seasoned enough. I like how we're giving it an accent, but it's fucking Connecticut.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wait.
What?
Do pickles bounce?
We're going to have to try and find out. I ordered pickles today.
One. I like the Stackers pickles because they're flat.
Oh, yeah, no, I hate those.
Why?
It's like a weird texture to me. Like the cut of it. I don't like it.
They're perfect for sandwiches.
I don't usually put pickles on sandwiches.
Fool. All right, that's what's ending the podcast. All right.
Okay.
That and my dream about Kesha.
Yeah, you should have told them about that dream.
Yeah. Okay, real quick.
Little side note.
I woke up and I was like really upset because it felt so real. I had a dream that felt so real. And I thought Jordan was mad at me. And then she messaged me earlier and I told her my dream that happened. So I had a dream that we were getting ready to do the podcast and Kesha wanted to be on her podcast.
Which, like, of all people, have you listened to Kesha lately?
Oh.
Like, fuck.
I don't know. So Kesha came over and before we started recording, she was like...
so casually.
Yeah, we're tight. She comes over all the time. So, like, Kesha was like, hey... before we start, can I have a snack? I'm like, well, sure. What would you like? She goes, Kesha. Well, I'd really like some almonds. I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs. I look for almonds. I come back. I said, I'm so sorry, Kesha. I don't have almonds. All I have are walnuts and pistachios. And Kesha got so mad she left. I was like, what? And I was about to be like, wow, that's crazy. And
what a diva.
But the problem was that Jordan was so mad at me. She's like, Emma, everyone has almonds. Why would you have walnuts? Like, why is? But we like fought, and she quit the podcast.
The funny thing is, I do have a can of almonds.
Well,
I was about to say all nuts.
You should.
I should have brought my guests because Emma doesn't have almonds. There goes our one interview that could have blown us up with
But
Kesha.
I woke up and it felt so real. I think the Kesha thing should have like been my first thing, but I was just so concerned that like we weren't friends anymore.
Didn't happen. That's why we're here. We're okay.
Okay, sorry.
Ready?
Before Kesha comes, quick.
You look like Mick Jagger. That's like the only... I don't even think I really know that song. But, okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Indiana.
Ugh.
Didn't even say anything yet.
I don't like Indiana. Have you...
I don't really like Indiana either.
Well, just driving through it?
No,
driving through corn. And then you take a nap. That's my
like
nap
Ohio.
state. Yeah, I take my nap. That's my nap state.
Yeah.
And then you wake up like 4 hours later and you're like still in Indiana.
It's literally, they're so long. Like, can you guys just shorten? Like...
I get it. There's corn.
Remember? Corn here, corn there, corn-colored house.
Right.
Like, that's all it is in Indiana and Ohio. I'm sorry. I love you guys if we have listeners who live there. I don't think we do. Maybe. I don't know. Let us know.
Actually, I think we do.
Do we?
Yeah, sorry.
Email us and tell us how much you hate us.
Not anymore.
Just like the one guy who harassed me and called me names. Okay. So, Indiana, here's your guys's.
Okay.
Mustaches are illegal if the bearer has a tendency to habitually kiss other humans. Like,
what's up with these mustaches?
I don't know. I mean, I get that, though, because mustaches are gross.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
If they're not well taken care of. For sure.
Just had to tell you guys that. Oh, here's Kentucky's, because we have a few Kentucky listeners.
Okay.
One may not dye a duckling blue and offer it for sale unless more than 6 are for sale at once. It's like, what?
What if there's one left? Like,
can you guys explain that to me? Officer, I swear I had 6, but the other 5 have been sold. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
you're coming in.
Mr. Was there only one duck here, nature?
Life in prison. Without the possibility of parole.
He got hung. Go to the gallows.
Fed to the ducks.
You know. All right. I think we have listeners in Virginia, too. Should I read Virginia?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, no. That's stupid. Their stupid law's stupid. Oh. It's Virginia, so I guess you must not have very dumb laws, which is a good thing for you. Children are not to go trick-or-treating on Halloween.
That's dumb.
Is that like... I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Let's do...
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Was that what you were going to say?
No.
Oh. I like how you were just like, yeah. West Virginia.
Okay.
Listen. Whistling underwater is prohibited.
I can't whistle in general. So.
You can't?
No.
You can't do that? Try it. Try it.
See, if I was...
try it.
There's all those, like, ghost stories that are, like, the whistling ghost. This would be me if I was a ghost.
You just whistled! That's a whistle, though.
But not really.
Well, you should hear... Lucas just goes... I just taught him how to whistle, like, a year ago. Yeah, it's kind of bad. It sounds like the underwater noises. Maybe that's why they won't let people whistle underwater.
Right.
Because they think it's the aliens.
Right. They're like, it's Julia.
Julie, she's a scary bitch. Okay.
Actually, what I was going to say is we should do my sister's state.
Oh, Montana. Okay.
She listens.
It's just laughing because
she's our one listener in Montana.
You're like,
sure.
I know you only have one sister, and you're like, yeah, my sister who's in Montana. And I'm like... I've known she's been in Montana for years.
I just found out I have a sister.
Yeah. And she's in Montana.
Yeah.
Okay. Guiding sheep onto a railroad track with intent to injure the train is subject to a fine up to $50,000 and serving at most 5 years in prison. So, like, why would you do that? Hannah, I know what you were going to do. And I'm just telling you right now, don't do it. Because they'll get you. 5 years, $50,000. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Okay, let me see. I'm only going to do a couple more.
Okay.
How about Louisiana? That's probably a good one.
Thanks.
You can be fined $500 for sending a pizza order to someone's house without his or her knowledge, which I feel like is good because some people fuck with people and they order like all that pizza. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I've done that when I was young. I feel like I pranked somebody like that.
Sounds like a you
My mom would be so pissed.
Okay, I want to know Florida's.
Oh, Florida. Oh, Florida. Do we have any Florida listeners? Let us know.
I don't know.
Oh, where's Florida? Oh, okay. Why should I expect anything less from Florida? Okay. If an elephant is left tied to a parking meter, the parking fee has to be paid just as it would for a vehicle.
For my last one?
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Okay, Wisconsin. Do you think it has to do with cheese? It is illegal to serve butter substitutes in prison. It would have something to do with dairy. I like how you said it would.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my god. Okay, I want to tell you one more.
Is that real butter?
That ain't butter. That's, I can't believe, not butter. On my roll. Arrest the cook. Margarine. Arrest the cook.
Yeah, I want a new show, Orange is the New Black, but
Wisconsin. It's all got to do with cheese curds and butter. What are you here for? Serving not real butter. Margarine. I'm laughing more at you than the crime.
I watch every episode.
That would be a show you would watch.
And each episode is a different type of cheese. Yeah, okay.
That was pretty good. I wonder if I should just leave it on that one.
Like, I'd like to have, like, villain names. Like, oh, here comes the cheese curds.
The monsters.
The monsters robbed the bank.
Margarine. What's another one?
Pepper Jack.
There's old Pepper Jack. He's a scary bastard.
Why do you give him all the same accent?
Because this just feels like an old-timey law voice.
In Connecticut.
Does it?
In Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin. Jeez. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys one more.
Okay.
Man, now I gotta find one that is funnier than Wisconsin.
How about Minnesota?
A person may not cross state lines with a duck atop his or her head. What is with all these ducks? Why are so many ducks?
What is the problem?
I think I broke you.
We need justice for these ducks.
All these ducks. You sound like a teapot. Oh, God. Well, I think I broke you.
Yeah.
And my sister's texting me to come get my kids. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that was.
That's the point of this episode.
That was my research, so you can tell I didn't do much. I think I needed a mental week. And poor, you didn't get one. So maybe you need to...
I think we need more stickers. We need to save the alien one and justice for Doug.
Okay, guys. So next week, it's my true crime. Do I know what I'm doing yet? No.
That's okay.
And if you have a
a
suggestion, you should email me.
Yes.
Email
that was
the
really
podcast.
That was really awesome. I liked having that suggestion.
I think, suggestion of what?
True crime.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, so join us next week. We'll have another true crime.
I'm sorry.
And we're going to talk about, next Friday, we're going to talk about reincarnation stories. So hit a bitch up. Oh, hit a bitch up with true crime suggestions.
Don't hit a bitch.
That's That's definitely illegal. So don't do that. But we'll see you next time.
Okay.
If Emma makes...
I'm still laughing about the cheese.
It would need to have a different name. It would need to be
the
like
Cheese Bandits?
Margarine is the new butter or something.
Oh, that's good.
Wisconsin prison. Margarine's the new butter. And like the warden's name is Margarine.
Yeah.
She's a big lady. Missing some teeth. Margarine. It sound like that.
But she's Mr. T, so she's like constantly spitting on everybody when she talks.
She puts little cheese chunks in there to kind of look like
the cheese curds.
That was a lot.
That was funny.
We hope you guys liked.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Marge.
You kind of sound like you ran like a little kid show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was good.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah, my stomach really hurts. Well, I got my workout for today.
I feel like in a couple of years, and hopefully not another kid later, I would piss myself.